Hey guys, and welcome back to the Hobby Dude 007 channel. Well, today it's mail call time. We're going to take a look at some stash ads from Luka Cee, as well as a little workbench update. Stick around, we'll have some fun. Wow. Wow, this is great. Honey, I finally did it. I finally have enough models. Ah! No! Never have this nightmare. Subscribe to the Hobby Dude 007 channel now, where there's always room for more models. Hey guys, okay, first up, we're going to do a little mail call here, shop card shout out to Rob over at Papa's Model Car Room. This is a simple card, but it is an awesome card. You cannot go wrong, in my eyes anyway, with a 32 Ford or a 40 Ford. And this is, look at this, 32 Ford, street rod, factory stock. This is just great. And I love this. He took the AMT logo, PMR, Papa's Model Car Room. Is that not cool? That's a really cool idea. Rob, thank you so much for the kind words on the back. And yes, we love to support each other. Guys, go over, if you haven't viewed his channel, go over and give him a sub. He's right at 1,000, so let's help him out. Let's jump in there and help him out. His last video, he had, I think it was the MPC Vega funny car of Barry Setzer's. Really good. Dick Harrell's Camaro funny car, and one of the old Budweiser Mustang funny cars too. Just a look back, and that's another thing I like to do, is look back on some of the old bills and some of the old kits. Also, he took a look at, I think it was Superstock and Drag Illustrated magazine from, I think it was mid-year 66 or 67. I love going back through mine too, because the prices of stuff back then just blow you away. But really good research information in there too. Rob, again, thank you, buddy, very much for your support and for this beautiful shop card. It's going to go in the place of fame with the rest of them. Okay, guys, let's get around to what Luka Cee had sent. Many months ago, Andy at Andy's hobby headquarters in Phoenix purchased a huge model car collection. And you might remember, if you were keeping up with that anyway, that Luka went through it, as well as Andy, and recorded a lot of it. It was predominantly cars. And I was ready to send Luka a blank check and go, here's my list. And as I intently watched, there were a few things that really got my attention, especially a couple of the aftermarket things I really wanted that are no longer available. So I sent Luka a list, and my buddy was kind enough to go back through it. And I'll be honest with you, I actually thought I shared this stash haul with you. When I got it in, I looked it over and I stuck it in the one of my storage rooms. And as I went back and looked through the videos, I haven't shared this with you. So this is what I got from that haul that I had requested. Some of you know that the 70 flat nose, I love the Superbird, but the flat nose is just one of my favorite cars. And so I was able to get another one. And this one is, and I don't know how many of these things I have, molded in almost sublime. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look here real quick. Let me take the camera down a second. I want to check something. This is molded in the sublime, and you remember my wheelie car there. It's close. It's close. Anyway, but this one I have something else in mind for, or one of the others. But it's kind of like the 40 Fords that I love so much. Whoops. Sorry about that. But really cool. Really cool. Love the Roadrunners. Late 60s muscle cars are just, how do you not love them? Something else he ran into was, I had this car, the Dick Trickle A&W Mustang, and one of the rivals that we raced at when I first got my first NASCAR license at Greenville Pickens Speedway was a guy named Buddy Howard, and he ran a Mustang that will look so much like this. and I was thinking about doing that. But you know, that car's not available anymore in the Super Stalker thing, and the only thing he could find on that was this, which was just the body. And hey, I'll take it, because there's plenty of other Super Stalker kits out there that we'll be able to do something with. But isn't that cool? Love it, love it, love it. I think that's a 69 Stang. But I was tickled to death to find this, because really, you just can't find these things anymore. A little bit of flash, but that's okay. That's okay. And when I saw him going through a box, I saw this particular car, and I said, if it is still available, I want to do something with that. And that is this Javelin. He called me and he said, hey man, it's been started. And I said, I don't care. Just get it to me. I can rip it back down and try to do something. But these old Johan, check that out. And this you could do either stock or the Pro Stock. And of course we remember all of these wonderful Johan kits. And like I said, this one had been started. The body has not been painted. The interior has white and brown. I don't know what interior color they were going to go with, or excuse me, exterior color they were going to go with. Molded in orange. Of course, whenever you got a Johan kit, it was your guess as to what color it was going to be. How do you not love the lines on a Javelin? Chrome is all bagged up. A lot of the stuff that he did, if you remember watching the videos, he had individually bagged stuff up that may have been taken off the sprue. This one, the engine's been started, the chassis has been painted. Most everything is in here. The only thing I could find that is missing from this is the glass, the clear parts. But you know what? That's not really a problem. I have done that before, made clear parts, and I'm not worried about that. They're relatively flat, but I can shape those and make those. Just good to find a good old kit like that. But isn't that cool? Javelin. But, and by the way, here's some pictures of something I kind of had in mind. I've been thinking about a drag car, but man, when you think of the SCCA cars, like Mark Donahue drove and some of the other guys that drove these AMCs, these are really, really cool. But isn't that cool? With the white and brown seats, I'm still trying to figure out what was he going for, whoever was doing it. But you know what? Hey, Bill, what you want, how you want, doesn't matter why. But yeah, I was really jazzed about finding a Javelin. And then, y'all know how I am about 70 and 71 petty cars. Looky here, a bagged kit. Went through it, it is complete, and I know Salvino's is getting ready to do a 71 as well. I think I've got an empty box for this kit in one of my storage tubs, and I'm going to see if I can find that so it'll have a home. But you know, back in its time, this was an awesome, awesome kit. I don't know if the decals are in there, but of course there's so many decals. Let me see if I can look down in there. There's so many decals available. Yeah, they are. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the decals down there. How about that? That's the first time I actually looked for those. I was more interested in the car than the decals because, like I said, there's so many decals available for this car too. And of course, Salvino's going to be doing one too. But it's just good to have this kit. The first one that I ever built like that too. Isn't that awesome? Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and the last two things were something that I absolutely love. Ross Gibson engines. And since Ross is passing, it's very hard to find these things. As I understand it, the molds are no longer in existence. I'm hoping somebody else will jump up. Of course, the 3D printed stuff nowadays will probably take over this stuff, but it's still hard to beat. I've got some Ross Gibson engines. Here's a 572 that I'm going to be putting in a custom Corvette. Well, I've been saying that for 2 years, but here's the engine and transmission done that are Ross Gibson. And this is a Pro Mod engine. And check that out, man. A B1. Is that not beautiful? Here's some pictures of some of the research info I've done on some of these B1TS engines. Are those not just sharp? And by the way, Ross always had some good instruction sheets, and I don't know if you can see it, but the photo etch fret right down in here too. But great detail on this Pro Mod engine, and it's got the Lenco transmission, as you see there. I look forward. I got something in mind for this, and it'll be, well, I'm not going to tell you, but I've got something in mind for this. And another thing I wanted another one of is the Engine Shop Series 426 Hemi. And it comes with an engine stand. Now here you see one I built for my Maurice Petty diorama. And I took it a little further than just the stock kit, resin kit, and added a few other touches to it. But Ross did an outstanding job on the level of detail that he put into these engines. But I wanted another one of the ones like I had in the Maurice Petty diorama, and lo and behold, there was one in that stash. So I feel like I came out really good with these two. And that is it. I also want to tell you about what's going on. I'm having to put the gasser and a lot of the stuff aside, kind of back burner it. Guys, I mentioned before, since COVID is kind of fallen off, Squad Room, Amanda and I own the business I've told you about before, and we have gotten more and more and more invitations to events, things like that. And so we are just really busy. This is our season right now anyway. And we got an invitation yesterday to do an event on even July 4th. And of course, the military and the patriotic stuff that we carry will probably go ahead and take that too. So we'll be leaving town next week to head out to do a multiple day event, and it's going to be that one's usually a really good one. It'll be good to be back at that again. Oh, and sometime in July, when it kind of slacks down, mid-July, 1st of August, I want to go over a few things. I've just got my first stack of stickers, and don't ask for these stickers yet. There's going to be a time, because I've got another sticker coming too. But I'm going to do a separate section of the channel that's called the Model Car Cup Series, which obviously is going to be stock car related. And when I get the other stickers and the stuff in and what it's going to be about, I'll be announcing that coming up soon. I'm kind of excited about it, to be honest with you, but I just took the old logo from, let me take this down, one of my patches hanging up here from the NASCAR Winston Racing Series, and I just modified that to a sticker. And I'm going to be doing something else with that too. And the modern NASCAR Cup Series sticker, we're going to be doing that one as well. But I'm excited about this. I'm looking forward to getting everything into place where I can tell you what it's about, and I hope it works out. If it doesn't, I've just wasted my time and yours. So, but right now, I really think it's going to work out really well. And I think for us that are stock car builders, this is going to be fun. This is going to be really good. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. Be sure to check out the Teespring store. We got some new stuff, and I've got some new stuff going to be going in there in the next month. I hope, depending on how busy we are with Squad Room. That's just been going crazy. But hey, man, God is good. God bless, guys. If you haven't subscribed, head over, hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell so you don't lose out on any upcoming videos, and give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it very, very much. Guys, have an awesome day. We'll talk to you soon.